Our project was a successful bridge builders project. Met many times with folks from the park who provided information so that we could assess what mechanisms they had in place to increase awareness and participation in the Friends group. And through that, we were able to use our own resources and experience to put together a number of suggestions that the Friends might consider using going forward, things they hadn't thought of before. And when we met with the group to make our presentation, it was very well received. The members' board of directors were very gracious and very welcoming, and it made us all feel that we had contributed something significant to a very important part of what makes Medina County where we all want to live.
Medina Creative Therapy Ranch is a program through Medina Creative Housing that was started a couple of years ago to provide therapeutic horseback riding for individuals. So we decided to approach leadership in Medina County. The idea was for a class project where they would help us to start a Special Olympics sports show here in Medina County that would continue throughout the year, and to increase the amount of volunteers that we have in the program. I'm very happy to say I feel this has been an extremely successful project. This Bridge Builders class helped Medina Creative Therapy Ranch to build the bridge that allowed our riders to achieve their dreams and reach their full potential.
It was a great program. I'm looking forward to continuing to participate. I mean, even after, graduation and continuing on. This was the first Special Olympic event that they had here in Medina County, and we were able to qualify 10 students to go to the state games in August in Cincinnati. So that's really exciting. And we're getting ready to start those practices next weekend, actually, and on Saturday mornings. So we'll get to go and work with the kids and get them ready for the games in August. Anytime that you take on something like this and you don't know really what you're getting into, and you've got to take an idea, or you take a place that needs something and come up with a plan and figure out how to execute on it with people that you're not used to working with, or that have different ideas and come from different backgrounds, I think is a good experience for anybody.
The leadership class that worked with us was incredibly motivated and energetic. And they really rallied around not only our product, which they found to be wonderful, but around the individuals that we serve.
I buy it regularly, and my whole family loves it. We all drink it. And I was so impressed with the automation tool and die blind taste test that they did. And they used a name brand coffee from Seattle, and they used the Medina Creative coffee, and then the coffee that they're currently using, and they did a blind taste test, and the employees preferred the Medina Creative coffee. So that just goes to say how good the coffee really is.
The name Bridge Builders is really apropos in that our group had connections in the community that we would not have had the ability to make those connections with. And, such as with the students at Baldwin Wallace, the schools, Coffee Day.
That's where we redirected all of our attention throughout this whole time, was creating and attending functions and events just to get the word out that they existed and what they do. It was really a great experience, and the relationships that we've built out of that the relationships with those that are in the program at Medina Creative Housing, and of course the relationships with those that are actually employed by Medina Creative Housing, Diane and Sharon, but the relationships within leadership that will be friends for years to come, if not forever.
Project was based around people with developmental disabilities and working towards getting them out into the community in competitive employment. So what we had asked leadership to do for our project was to help us out with some strategies and maybe even some marketing ideas in order to help us get more connected with business. I guess at this point in time, those of us that are in this field really have more recognized that we're social service people, and we don't necessarily always understand the needs of business. And our field is undergoing a significant change in which anybody who would like to and is able to work in the community needs to have that opportunity. And so we really just were looking for how businesses wanted to be approached and kind of the tone businesses had in regards to employing people with disabilities. Another one of the recommendations was to work forward towards a Medina County Employment First website, and then they had some recommendations around enhancing the marketing strategies in regard. I really feel like the group that we worked with understood that what we were trying to do was bridge a gap in between our social service agencies and employers in the community that need labor.
We were asked to create a business advisory committee, and we really had two main objectives, right? So one was to develop and provide marketing opportunities for this larger group in order to better integrate youth into kind of traditional employment opportunities. And the second was to really promote a culture of acceptance and integration for people with disabilities within the business environment. And really we're looking at that total integration of all individuals within our community in order to have meaningful places in society. So that was the bigger goal there, is just trying to grow this acceptance among business leaders within the community. When we were talking with individuals within the community, we didn't realize that this was as big of an issue as it really is. I think there's a number out there that we heard that there's somewhere just around 400 individuals that are available right now in our community that have some kind of a developmental disability to be employed in the workforce in our county alone. And right now there's about 91 of those 400 that are actively working. And so if you think about it, that's really, we need to get 300 more people out there and employed in some kind of meaningful capacity within our community. So we were trying to kind of build that bridge, right? So we were trying to both increase the communication and just the understanding with people in the community on why this change is necessary and why this is important.
It was a great project to be part of. I enjoyed it. It made me realize that it's more prevalent than we think. What stands out for me is that it was, we're the bridge builders class, and I guess I keep going back to we helped build a stronger support network for those in need and those who've suffered a loss through suicide. And those who want to help educate about the different resources available. So I think that working on this project, it just helped take it to the next level, that we all need to work together in all capacities to help get
the information out there that there are resources available. Everyone can be aware. We can make a difference in people's lives.